Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. With recent news from leakers that say that it is possible for Jurassic Park to come to DBD, this is just my interpretation of who the survivors would be, and their perks, and the killer, and its perks. Starting off with the survivors. Ellie Sattler. Ellie Sattler is a brave and determined paleobotanist who will not give up, even in the most dire of situations. Her first perk, Boone Circuit Breaker. Once you bless a totem, any generators within 28 meters resist being kicked, and cannot regress until the totem is moved or removed. This perk refers to my favorite scene in Jurassic Park, where Ellie has to turn on the power in order to save the other survivors. Her next perk is Bait. Any safe hook rescue or protection hit will not down you if you are injured, but rather inflict deep wound. This can only activate when you are injured. I take this from the book in which he distracts a group of velociraptors from getting into the visitor center. And finally, Paleobotanist. You can spread a healing tincture on one hook in the game. Any survivor unhooked while there will be broken for 25 seconds. Once this timer is up, they will be healed. You can see the survivor's aura for 5 seconds after they are unhooked. Ellie's final perk comes from the fact that she is a devoted scientist, and demonstrated that she knows which plants are poisonous and which ones aren't. And the next person is Alan Grant, a professional paleontologist who can use prior knowledge to predict his pursuers. His first perk is Rugged. If you drop an item in the match, you get a 5% increase to all repairing, unhooking, and healing actions. This perk becomes deactivated if you pick up any item, and it can be reactivated if you drop it again. This comes from the fact that Grant has a general distrust for technology, mentioning multiple times how much he dislikes it. His next perk is Prior Knowledge. You can investigate broken walls and pallets. Each time you do this, you get 1 token, up to 6. You can consume a token in order to see the killer's aura, and then nearest 2 survivors' auras, for 2 seconds for every totem you consume. You also will see the auras of broken pallets. This one comes from how he is a devoted paleontologist and how he is willing to get to the bottom of any situation. And finally, Don't Move. If you stand still for 5 seconds, you cannot scream or be revealed by any aura reading perks. This of course comes from the famous scene in which the T-Rex attacks the cars. That's all for the survivor perks, and now moving on to the best part. The Velociraptor relies on hit-and-run tactics, and it can snowball a match very well. You can perform a very fast dash, where if you hit a survivor, they are instantly downed and picked up. However, the survivor must have been injured before in the match. You also have a slightly higher speed than other killers, with a larger tear radius. Overall, you have a slow startup, but a great late game. Its perks rely on the fact that it is an intelligent, ambush pack hunter. Its first perk, Pack Hunter, makes it so that for every 2 survivors in your terror radius, you get a 5% speed boost, up to 10. It feels like where this comes from is pretty obvious, because the Velociraptor is, well, a Pack Hunter. The next perk is Clever Girl. You can leave a fake version of yourself behind. This fake version will take your terror radius and wander around it in a short radius. You yourself will start making sound effects until the decoy fades away after 25 seconds. This will make sneaking up on survivors much easier, and it remakes one of the most famous scenes in Jurassic Park, in which Muldoon is hunting the raptors and gets attacked from the side. And for the final perk, Superior Intelligence. Every time you get bloodlust in a chase, you see all other survivors for 3 seconds, making it easier to avoid flashlight and pallet stuns. I really enjoyed making this video, because if Jurassic Park did get into Dead by Daylight, it would definitely attract more players, and I would definitely buy it. This is the end of this video, and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye!